Leshan Uggalla, the President of the Association of Professional Sri Lankans in the UK. We are a registered charity here in the UK, and we've been operating for 20 plus years as a charitable organization. In this particular circumstances, we understand currently, as you all aware now, and you have seen from the media and so on, Sri Lanka is going through a very tough time. So we've been very actively trying to channel our help and our assistance towards our Sri Lanka to regain and come out from the situation they are currently facing. As we all understand, the situation is not fully sort of unveiled, and we don't know the complete or the entire impact of the devastation as of yet, because as we understand, the new information still coming through the media and so on, so which we are fully understand. But as APSL, we sort of working actively since Friday, try to do our best to make sure that we can provide whatever the help we can provide to our communities back home in Sri Lanka to make sure that they have at least the minimum level of comfort to survive through this difficult situation. So, as an example, on 28th of November, we have released 1 million Sri Lankan rupees to provide some dry rations, medication, essential medication, and some essential equipments for our children, which we sort of identified as a priority at that point. So we are actively and very closely working with Sarvodaya organization in Sri Lanka, who have been operational in Sri Lanka for decades, and they are a very reputable organization where they have a solid ground network in Sri Lanka. And also we have released another 1.25 million on 29th of November to support and to provide cooked meals for our communities displaced in the area of Yakkala in Gampaha, to provide cooked meal parcels for 2,000 meal parcels, and also to provide including water bottles, drinking water bottles. As you understand, at this stage, drinking water is become a very critical thing and very something difficult to find at this stage. And also we are providing sanitation, required sanitation packs for our women and children in Sri Lanka for 3,000 packs. So we have funded for that one as well through APSL with the help of Sarvodaya in Sri Lanka. And where we are at the moment, so we are having some active discussions with Sarvodaya. Once again, this is including their chair, Dr. Vinya, and also their CTO, Chief Transformation Officer, Ms. Manu. We are discussing and try to understand what are our next priorities. So as far as we understand, they had a meeting today morning with our Ministry of Health in Sri Lanka, chaired by the DG of Health in Sri Lanka. So they have identified 5 hospitals where they are trying to sort of clean it first, because as you understand, because due to the flooding and landslides and so on, so some of the hospitals in those areas were fully became non-functional at the moment. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to clean them up first and then try to organize things to at least to bring them into a state where they can actually start some basic activities on those hospitals. So it starts with a proper clean and then the sanitation and then arranging things around and so on. And also, as we understand, just after a flooding, because lots of the areas were heavily affected, so drinking water is one of the key problems. So they are planning to provide until the fully irrigation system is fully repaired and up to the level of hygiene levels are met. They are planning to provide some temporary solutions of providing drinking water for those hospitals as well. So that is where our next immediate priority. So that's what we are working on at the moment. We are planning to spend nearly about 2 million Sri Lankan rupees on those activities. If we are to, I think we have a very good chance to release further 2 million Sri Lankan rupees by later today to Sarvodaya Sri Lanka, and hoping and wishing and as per our discussions, the plan is to start sort of engaging with these hospitals from tomorrow morning onwards. So the identified 5 hospitals are one from Mayangane, one from Chilau, 2 from Badulla, and 1 from Kandy. So those are the hospitals that we are planning to work in collaboration with Sarvodaya Sri Lanka. But once again, Satyajit, as you remember, we would like to thank all our donors here in the UK and around the world came forward and helped APSL to channel our funds to Sri Lanka this in this hour of need. So there were lots of teams get together and done lots of things. But if you remember, Satyajit, we mentioned last time we had one of our biggest supporter for APSL over a very long time, BVS Mortgages. They have also joined hand with APSL, and they have today morning they have made a donation of £5,000 towards our activities to help and expand our activities in Sri Lanka and to make a greater impact. And if any of you still willing to make a donation to APSL, as I mentioned earlier on, we are a charitable organization here in the UK. So you have the option. We have provided 3 different platforms. So you can make a direct bank transfer to our HSBC account here in the UK. That's option number 1. Option number 2, we have created a GoFundMe page where you can actually make a donation to our GoFundMe page, and that page is live, up and running. And the third option is you can use our PayPal account. We have created a platform for our PayPal account as well. So if you are comfortable, you can use PayPal. So those 3 platforms are currently live, and we are actively people are donating to APSL using those 3 channels. And interestingly, we have lots of other like Student Union Association, Sri Lankan Student Union Associations here in the UK join hand with APSL to provide funding for this cause, and also some of the All Girls and All Boys Association here in the UK has joined hand with APSL as well. And as I said, importantly, I'm delighted and very grateful to Roshan and the BVS group of companies for joining hand with us, especially considering the time sensitivity of the matter, because APSL, so we are conducting this APSL Emergency Response Fund, having the pure intention and also understanding the scale of the devastation is quite large. And we know as organization what we can do is very limited. But the hope and the wish is until Sri Lanka get those required level of help from foreign government, foreign NGOs and so on, whether we can provide whatever we can do within our capacity to our communities in Sri Lanka. So that's our main aim by launching this emergency response fund and our relief activities, similar to what we have done during COVID period as well. So once again, I'm delighted to join hands with BVS Mortgages. I would like to invite Roshan to come and explain the prospect from BVS Mortgages as well. But as we discussed earlier on, this is the beginning of our partnership with BVS Mortgages and APSL, and I think and I hope and I wish, Roshan, we can work together hand in hand to make sure we can do our utmost best for the betterment of Sri Lanka, and especially just to come out from this devastation what Sri Lanka is going through at the moment. Thank you. Over to you, Roshan.
Thank you, Leshan. My name is Roshan Vitharanage. I'm the Director, BVS Mortgages and Financial Services Limited and BVS Accounting Limited. Actually, I want to thank you for Satyajit, Ideal Island, for inviting me in this situation. And thank you, Leshan, for giving the opportunity for us to join with APSL. As a company, we have a social responsibility in the UK. Not only UK, we have a responsibility for Sri Lanka as we are coming from Sri Lanka, because our company currently 100% Sri Lankan based people working in the UK and Sri Lanka. As a stepping up this situation, we decided to join hand with APSL. Reason for that, APSL is a charitable organization in the UK. As a company, we are happy to work with a charitable organization where we can closely work and do maximum things for the Sri Lanka right now. As an initial step, what we did today, transferred £5,000 to APSL UK, and I hope that will help APSL to do whatever they are doing currently and doing something extra with that. Not only that, in this stage and in this morning, I wrote to Open Work Partnership. We are partnered with Open Work since 2018, and they are one of the largest UK company in the UK, and they are happy to help us, hopefully. And we wrote to them. They have a foundation called Open Work Foundation, one of the another charity double organization in the UK, and hopefully we can get a grant from them. That's what I'm doing at the minute with Leshan, and discussing how we can submit those proposals for them. Not only that, currently we are working with major banks when we are lending, and I wrote to a few major banks in this morning, and expecting they will come and help in this situation. In addition, I will urge all Sri Lankan businesses, please come and join hands with APSL and BVS, and let's do our social responsibility in this situation. One thing, as a company, you can donate to charitable organization, and that will help reduce your tax liability as well. Not only that, we are trying to involve with our UK Sri Lankans to donate to APSL charity, because every £100 they donate, actually £25 will be added as a gift aid. And not only that, the person who are supporting here, if they are higher rate taxpayer or additional rate taxpayer, they can claim back their tax as well. So I think that's the pure reason we are working with a charity, because otherwise people asking so many questions why you are not directly donating to Sri Lanka directly, because here when we are working with a charity, there's a advantage for both sides. One, charity got advantage and they can get gift aid relief, and plus the people who are donating to a charity, they can get their tax advantage as well. So I hope all Sri Lankan companies and all our BVS customers will join hand here and help us to do something for Sri Lanka. Thank you.